Yes, people, it's Keishan Prince. Today I'm going to give you the 3 best bike workouts for aerobic and anaerobic development. So if you're trying to become a professional footballer and you want to increase your fitness, you need to look at this. A lot of guys on TikTok and YouTube, whatever, I see them doing videos, and to be fair, it's not bad what they're doing, the exercises, but we need to go into details in terms of the heart rate, RPM, which is what I want to give you. Okay, because you need to know what RPM level you're doing it, and you need to know where your heart rate is sitting at each exercise. So we're going to start with the aerobic system, which is very important for every player. So what you need to do is have access to this sort of bike, which you can get at Pure Gym or the gym, just obviously when you go there, and you want to set it at level 12. You need to make sure that when you're doing it, you're going to be going for 4 minutes straight. The RPM level must be at 125. You can't let it drop below 125. Okay, your heart rate needs to be minimum 165 beats per minute. So obviously when you start off, it's going to increase, and you most likely will exceed above like 170, 180, which is fine. Those are called the red zones. Rarely do you see professional footballers heart rate ever drop below the 154 beats per minute per game. So you got to learn how to train in the lactate threshold, which this is going to help you increase your fitness. You will rest for 1 minute, and when you rest for that 1 minute, you drop down to level 5 straight away using the buttons, and then the RPM level needs to go to 100 RPM. And the heart rate cannot drop nothing lower than 154. So if you see your heart rate dropping to 154, 153, then you need to speed up. And then when the run minute finishes, you go back and continue that. You want to do that exercise 6 times. 6 times. So you 4 minutes on, 1 minute rest, 6 times. And you probably want to do that probably, depending on your schedule. Again, you can get the non-league training program, which will show you what to do. Next one. If you're training the anaerobic system, which we're going to talk about, is the ATP CP system, which is the smaller doses, which is without oxygen. So you're going to do 10 seconds on, 10 seconds off. So the 10 seconds on, you need to have a high level at level 15. The RPM must exceed 160. So you need to be pedaling fast, like you're blowing fast, power. When that's done, you got to go back down 10 seconds. You got to put that the RPM level down to 100 and drop the level all the way down to about 5 for 10 seconds. And then when the 10 seconds is done, you bring it back up to a level 15, RPM 160. You want to repeat that 12 times. You rest for 1 minute and you go again doing it 4 times. Now, if you want to train the other anaerobic system, type 3, okay, or type 2, you need to do 30 seconds on, level 13, RPM 150 beats per minute, heart rate 160 beats per minute. You want to then rest for 30 seconds, drop that level to level 5, RPM 110 beats per minute. Now, if you want to know when should you do these exercises, then you need to obviously get ahead of my program, which will show you when and what to do on the days that you have your games. But it's essential that you do this if you want to have tip-top fitness.